Hello dear student, how are you? Are you okay? In this video we will study about chapter 5 also. So we have find a rule. This lesson we have a table. In this lesson we have a table and I ask you write down the rule and equation for this table. We have input and output. In this table we have 25 and input is x and output is y. We have 25 changed to y and 30 changed to 6, 35 changed to 7, 40 changed to 8 and 45 changed to 9. Look students, if you have input is greater than output, we need to divide. And divide by what? Because we know 25 divided by 5 equal to 5, 30 divided by 5 equals 6, and 35 divided by 5 equals 7, and 40 divided by 5 equals 8. 45 divided by 5 equals 9. So the rule is divide by 5, and this equation we have x divide by 5, all number in x divide by 5 equals the numbers y we have. The equation say x divide by 5 equals y. And we have more example. I tell you find the rule and write a rule and equation. Input is n and output is t. 3 changed to 18, so 3 multiplied by 6 equal 18. This is 6. And 4 changed to 24, 4 multiplied by 6 equals 24. And 5 changed to 30, 6 multiplied by 5 equals 30. And 6 changed to 36, 6 multiplied by 6 equals 36. So the rule is multiply, because input is lesser than output, and multiply by what? Multiply by 6, because all number in input multiply 6 equals the numbers in output, student. So the rule is multiply by 6, and we say n multiply by 6 equals t, because all numbers in n multiply by 6 equals the numbers of t, student. And we have input is in example we have input p and outputs are 72 changed to 8, 63 changed to 7, 54 changed to 6, 45 changed to 5. So input is p and outputs are because input is greater than, we use divide by what? Divide by 9, because all numbers in input divide by 9 equals to the numbers in output. 72 divide by 9 equals 8. 63 divided by 9 equals 7, 54 divided by 9 equals 6, and 45 divided by 5 equals, divide by 9 equals 5. And the rule is divide by 9, and all numbers p divided by 9 equals r, so p equation is p divided by 9 equal to r. This is 9, student. This is not q, okay? This is 9. Okay, now we are going to solve the practice. Practice 2, we have input x and output is y. Because 21, 28, 35, and this is 42. We have 42 there, student. Okay, 21 divided by 7 equals 3. 28 divided by 4 equals divided by 7 equals 4, and 35 divided by 7 equals 5, and 42 divided by 6 equals 6. Sorry, 42 divided by 7 equals 6. So the rule is divide by 7. So all number in x divide by 7 equals the numbers in y, student. In practice 3 we have input s and output is t, and because input is less than the output, so we use multiply. We use multiply, and multiply by what? Multiply by 5y, because 8 multiplied by 5 equals 40, 9 multiplied by 5 equals 45, 10 multiplied by 5 equals 50, 11 multiplied by 5 equals 55. So the rule is multiply by 5, and s multiplied by 5 equals t. S multiplied by 5 equals t. In question 4 we have input b and output is t. There's also we have input is less than output, so we use multiply. Multiply by what? Multiply by 2y, because 12 multiplied to 24, 11 multiplied 2 equals 22, 9 multiplied 2 equals 18, and 7 multiplied 2 equals 14. So the rule is multiply by 2, and equation is b multiplied by 2 equals c. B multiply 2 equals C. In question 5 we have input and output. Input is D and output is T. The rule is divide. Why? Because input is greater than output. 16 divided by 8 equals 2. 32 divided by 8 equals 4. 48 divided by 8 equals 6. 64 divided by 8 equals 8. So the rule is divide by 8. Okay, and D divide by 8 equal to T. Because input is greater than, we use divide and divide by 8. Okay, in question 6 we have input is W and output is D. So we have input is lesser than output, so we use multiply. But multiply by what? Multiply by 3. Why? Because 6 multiplied by 3 equals 18, and 8 multiplied by 3 24, 3 multiplied 10 30, 12 multiplied 3 36. So the rule is multiply by 3, students. And the equation is say W multiply 3 equals Z or Z. We say Z or Z, student. This is Z. Okay, question 7 we have input is R and output is S. Input is greater than output because we have 18 and change to 6. 24 greater than 8 and 30 also. So we use divide because input is greater than output. Divide by what, student? The rule is divide by 3 because 18 divided by 3 equals 6. 24 divided by 8 equals 3. 24 divided by 3 equals 8, and 30 divided by 3 10. 36 divided by 3 equals 12. So the equation is also R divided by 3 equals S. Okay, now we are going to the next lesson is more about multiplication. In this lesson we have multiply and estimate. I tell you multiply and estimate. We have 7 in example A. We have 7,625 multiplied by 23. The first time 3 multiply 5 50. Write down 5 1 up in the next. 3 multiply 2 6 because we have 1 up equals 7. 3 multiply 6 18. Write down 8 and 1 up. 3 multiply 7 21 because we have 1 up equals 22. And now we are going to multiply with tens place. The first time we need to write down 0 in ones place. 2 multiply 5 equals 10. Write down 0 and 1 up there, student. This is 1 up. 2 multiply 2 5 plus 1 because we have 1 up equals 5. 2 multiply 6 is 12. Write down 2 and 1 up in the next. 2 multiply 7 equals 14 because we have 1 up equals 15. Write down 15. And we need to add between both of them. 5 plus 0, 5. 7 plus 0, 5. 8 plus 5 equals 13. Write down 3. 1 up in the next. 2 plus 2, 4 because we have 1 up plus 1 equals 5. 2 plus 5, 7, and bring down 1 because we have an any number. For estimate, because we have 7 behind number 6. 6 is greater than 5, so increase 7 by 1 equals 8. We have 8,000 for this estimate. 23, we have multiply, write down multiply. 23 because 3 lesser than 5, stay the same numbers we have 2 because in tens place we have 20. 8,000 multiply 20 equals 160,000 because we have 40, write down 40. 6 multiply 2 equals 16, so we have 160,000. In question B we have 4,006 multiplied by 27. First time 7 multiply 6 42, write down 2 and 4 up. 7 multiply 0 0 0 plus 4 equals 4. 7 multiply 0 equals 0. 7 multiply 4 equals 28. Now we are going to multiply with tens place. Write down 0 in ones place. 2 multiply 6 12. Write down 2 and 1 up. This is 1 up. 2 multiply 0 0 plus 1 equal to 1. 2 multiply 0 0. 2 multiply 4 8. We have 8. Okay. 2 plus we have plus 2 plus 0 2. 4 plus 2 6. 0 plus 1 1. 8 plus 0 8. 2 plus 8 10. So we have 8,162. In this question we have an estimate. In question C also we have 25,025 multiplied by 16. 6 multiply 5 30. Write down 0 3 up. 6 multiply 2 12. 12 plus 3 15. Write down 5 and 1 up. 6 multiply 0 0 plus 1. Write down 1. We have 1. 6 multiply 5 30. Write down 0 and 3 up. 6 multiply to 12. 12 plus 3 equals 15. Write down 15. And now we are going to multiply with tens place. The first time write 0 in ones place. 1 multiply 5 5. 1 multiply 2 2. 1 multiply 0 0. 1 multiply 2 sorry, 1 multiply 5, 5 also, 1 multiply 2, 2. Now we need to add 0 plus 0, 0, 5 plus 5, 10, 0, 1 up, 1 plus 2, 3. Because we have 1 up plus 1 equals 4. 0 plus 0 equals 0. 5 plus 5 equals 0, equals 10. Write down 0 and 1 up. 1 plus 2, 3. Because we have 1 up equals 4. So we have 400, 400,000, 400. 400,000, 400 students. Okay, now we practice at page 95. In question 2 we have 892 multiplied by 37. 7 multiply 2 equals 14. Write down 4 and 1 up. 7 multiply 9 equals 63. Plus 1 because we have 1 up equals 64. Write down 4 and 6 up. 7 multiply 8 equals 56. 56 plus 6 equals 62. We write down 62. And now we are going to solve multiply with tens place. First time write down 0 in ones place. 3 multiply 2 6. 3 multiply 9 27. Write down 7 and 2 up in the next. 3 multiply 8 24. 24 plus 2 equals 26. So we need to add there 4 plus 0 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. Write down 0 1 up. 1 plus 2 3. 3 plus 7 equals 10. Write down 0 and 1 up. 6 plus 6 is 12 because we have 1 up. 13. Write down 3 and 1 up. 1 plus 2 equals 3. So we have 33,004. And for estimate, because 9 greater than 5, so increase 8 by 1 equals to 900. And for 37, estimate to 40 because 7 greater than 5, so increase 3 by 1 equals 4. We have 14. 900 multiply 40, write down 3 zeros because we have 3 0, and 4 multiply 9 equals 36. Okay, now next lesson we solve more questions about multiplication in practice, students. See you in the next.